Alright, I'm sorry in advance for how I'm recording this. I had to redo this recording several different times. Here's a red-white deck that I'm making. They're all from booster packs. I don't ever buy singles. There's only been one time I've ever wanted to buy a single, and I never got a chance to do it. Which, to be honest, I never had to because I ended up getting what I needed anyway, so from a pack, didn't matter. But I'm going to show you my red and white deck. These are all mostly from very specific set, with exceptions like this. But it's mainly from this, or sorry, not this one, but it's mainly from this era, like 2013, 2012. I think this one 2012, right? Yeah, 2012. So it's mainly from those. I'll start with the lands real quick to get them out of the way. 4 copies of this. Boros Guildgate. I'm going to put those off to the side. Sorry about my betting. Technically not my betting. It's a guest room. I'm borrowing it. This is a shiny. You can't really tell, but I have this. Which is the Windscarred Crag. I wish I had more of those. Blighted Steppe. Evolving Wilds. Those are the lands, alright? Now I'm going to go with the non-creatures in order from the most expensive to the least. War Leader's Helix. Rally the Forces. Massive Raid. Rally the Peasants. Hold the Gates. I have 2 copies. One of them is a shiny. And then I have Boros Cluestone. I am probably not saying the name right. I am sorry. Boros Charm. And then Shattering Blow. Oh, wait, there's one more. Legion's Initiative. And then I have Mugging, whatever, I can't say it right, I know. And then Messenger Speed. Now for creatures, I'm going to try and do it in order of the most expensive to the least expensive. Maze Rusher. It looks, I'll say right now, it looks closer on my screen than it probably actually is. And if it is the case, I'm sorry. Fortress Cyclops. Nav Squad Commandos. So if you can't tell, a lot of the Battalion typing, or whatever I'm called, not typing, Battalion effect, ability, whatever, it's mainly what I try to do and keep with. I don't have very many cards as I used to for this set, so I can't really do a full set with it. Ordrune Veteran. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's 2 U's. I used to have multiple copies of this card, but I only have 1 now. Smelt Ward Gatekeepers. Sorry, I got distracted. 2 copies of Sunspire Gatekeepers. 1 copy of Frontline Medic. I'm reading the cards through the camera, and my camera quality sucks. Lobber Crew. Which, to be honest, originally that card was originally intended for something else, but it's for this deck now, I guess. Fuck you, Nat. Sorry, Warmind Infantry. Sorry about my shit quality phone. Vishino First Blade. I'm reading it off of my phone, so it's like blurry. I used to have 4 copies of these, but now I only have 3, unfortunately, and I don't know where the 4th one went. But it's Sky Knight Legionnaire, Boros Mastiff, Wujek Halberdreich blah blah thingies. Yeah, English isn't. I don't even know if that's even English, to be honest. 4 copies of Bomber Corps. This isn't from this era. This is technically afterwards. But Acron Hoplite, or Hoplit, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it works for what I'm trying to do. So, to be honest, I kind of wish I had some, what's it called, Mobilize, because I feel like this card is perfect for Mobilize. And then I used to have 4 copies of these, but I don't anymore, but Boros Elite. So, that is, oops. That is the deck. Then, of course, the rest are my lands, my basic lands. But this is the deck. I finished this a few days ago, but I wanted to show it off real quick. The next deck I'm working on with what little cards I have is a blue and white deck. Most of my blue and white cards that I wanted to use for this deck, however, is being used for a different deck, because I also have a blue and white commander deck, so I can't fully make this deck how I wanted to, but I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna have to make it a different way. So, but I just wanted to show you guys this. I know the deck sucks. It's definitely not, you know, a tournament deck, or, you know, obviously it can't be, you know, in the tournament anyways, but it's definitely not a good deck compared to, you know, most decks out there. But it's just, I wanted to follow a specific theme, which was the gates. I forgot what expansion that's from, exactly what it's called. But that was the general theme. I just didn't have enough to do everything that I wanted, because a lot of the cards I used to have, I don't have anymore. So I had to, like, make some leeway with other cards. But typically, whenever I make a deck, I follow a theme. Even if that theme isn't going to be any good, it's just for fun. So I don't expect it to do well or anything like that. It's, again, just for fun. That's it. Meow. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to be ending the recording. Sorry about my shit deck, but I just wanted to show it regardless. So, alright, adios.